Adrian Street, a Welsh professional wrestler, pictured with his father, a coal miner, 1974. James Workshop are dumb. Me smart. Patreon, please. Theirs cringe. Mine based. Based. Noob. Pro. God. Hey guys. Neoth. How the duck do you know my name? Oi boy. I wish he'd stop calling me a boy. I've wandered this godless galaxy for 60 million years. Who wants a fight? A fight, however, could change my outlook on life entirely. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Secret technique, strong off-screen. You have children? I didn't know you were married. Married? No, we don't really reproduce like your kind one, summoned by propagation department. 2, reproduction. 3, part ways. That's I'm sorry. Sorry? Emara, you are pitying us. I mean, don't you feel lonely? Why would I? We do bond, just not in your exclusive. And for the lack of better word, messy way. No, we share bonds with many. And unlike you, we don't need to tangle bodies to know we're bonded. You pity me, but don't I pity you for chaining affection to a single person? For clinging to bloodline instead of formed bonds. But your children will be raised well as I was. They'll be raised communally. Learning more than I could ever teach alone. Sleeping with stranger is simply another duty. While I admittedly find the act distasteful, it was my joy to serve the greater good in any form. If I were you, Emara, you are not us. I know. I'm just a Gyula. Listen, I did not say that to shame you. Yes, you are not us. And that is sometimes an advantage. Kroot, Vespid, Glag, Garlai Tau. Each has its own strength and its own place in the Empire. So Titus is back. Yup. That means he'll get promoted again. Probably. We're about to die, aren't we? Oh yeah. Tyranids, Orcs, Necrons, Eldari, Chaos, other Space Marine chapters. Imagine fleeing and you hear Jurgen, kill him. And you look back and see this shit. Guilliman, Titus. Go reclaim our lost planets. Titus, yes my lord. But how many? Guilliman, 500 worlds. Snek. Where you going? Snek, stop. I was raised in Space Rome. Titus got a new miniature. He got the same number of new miniatures as the entire Drukhari range did in 10th. When all your loyalist bros are having their Primarchs return, but you know yours isn't coming back. Archival footage of the start of the Emperor's Human Webway project. Welcome to the Webway. Please enjoy your stay. The Emperor, when his son Skineteron, Primarch of the Rottweilers of Didi, doesn't resist the Chaos Gods he didn't tell them about. The 34th one from the left reminds me of your sister. Shut up, Ray. Pair of twins came out of nowhere, became the heroes of the Empire, just like that big part of their official color scheme is this dark cyan blue-green. Curious, fascinating even. Technology of Adeptus Mechanicus be like. Is that a baby headlamp? When a Space Marine 2 casual tells me who his favorite legion is. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. Robocop is an Arbite's dreadnought. Scoreboard. Oh, what happened to your friend? Oh, great and enlightened being. May you remind me how? The birth of Slaanesh occurred. You know, the event that screwed humanity into what we are today. Tech Priest, with the current state of the Omnissiah's body, maybe we should give him a new body. The Custodes. This Philinid is vibrating at regular frequency. It must be praising the Omnissiah. Can I take it with me on the flagship? The Spirit's here watching me run Doom on the Infinity Circuit. Uncle Lork. What you doing? Oh dear Lotara, things have changed a lot since I last woke. So I figured I should play something that feels familiar. cool a retro game? What? No, the 360 isn't retro. It only came out in November 22nd, 2005. Well, what is this important thing you want me to know? Nick, I hear the warp calling to me. Point of view. You disagreed with the lion on the use of the librarians. Mum, I'm buying this 40,000 game for my son, so who are the good guys? Games Workshop clerk. The humans, obviously. Be one of the first races of the setting. No magic powers, but most advanced and reliable. Tech of all the factions. Wage war against elves and win with a Pyrrhic victory. Live in underground cities. Be dwarves from fantasy, pick no related. Rural racism. Equally hates everyone that doesn't look like them. Urban racism. Hates one particular race because they personally had bad experiences with them. Titus, hey Malum, the Primarch wants me to reclaim the 500 worlds of Ultramar, and I was wondering if you could. Malum Kaido single-handedly killing his way through the warp so he can get to the Chaos Gods and kill them. I'm a little busy at the moment. I need 10 men. Best I can do is 5. I need 10 men. Then have 10. I need 10 men. Have 11 count me in. I need 10 men. Titus. But the Codex said this type of mission need at least 3 squad. Why you request only 10 men? This is suspicious. I need 10 men. Why? I can do it alone if you want. I ducking hate you and hope you die. Gulliman. I made a failsafe empire, and half of my genocide is bolstering the Imperium. Also, I love my dad. Horus heresy. No, he was bold. There are 2 types of 40,000 books. A serious Necron book trilogy about Necron society, psychology, and physiology which shows the struggles of the Necron court. We just had a really funny idea and rolled with it for 300 pages. 3 men? That's all I can spare. How the duck am I supposed to kill a hive tyrant with 3 men? They're all named characters, without helmets. They will be untouched by plague or disease. No sickness will blight them. Who made this? I'll kill Gut. Shout out to commissars who 1v1 things that kill Space Marines by the dozen. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. How many Primarchs did the Emperor create? 18. 19. 20. 21. Gilman just sanctioned Xenos girlfriends. New York City sidewalk collapses. Man falls into hole filled with rats. The man. Hello there. The rats. Titus, I need you to reclaim the 500 worlds of Ultramar. Okay, Robert. I will lead the chapter to glory. Chapter. I meant you as in second company. Right. 100 men, no more. They're literally just regular humans. What the duck is happening? EDF. 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 In Night City, too much chrome and you'll go psycho chum. Flesh is weakness. Average meme battle 20 quadrillion Tyranids fight 10 billion guardsmen for the fate of a planet. Average book battle 3,000 guardsmen bravely defeat 10,000 orcs and save the whole sector of space. No another tentacle to cut off, I don't serve chaos. All you nerds had to do was not accept the terms and conditions. Ultramarine fans when one of their likable characters is abruptly killed off screen instead of given a glorious last stand. What? How could they kill off Charon like that? It's not like we have 500 more Primaris lieutenants with his exact personality and quality of writing. Nightlord fans when one of their most beautifully written characters is killed off by a named Space Marine purely for some shitty one-liner and aura farming. Yes, a fitting and poetic end to one of the most valiant champions of the 8. Point of view. You found a way to travel through Immaterium without the usage of navigators. Orcs when written as the comic relief. Orcs when written realistically. When Andy comes back from the shop with new toys. Blam! Join the Imperium or die. Later. Blam! Abandon the Imperium or die. Dies a glorious death at the climax of the campaign. Killed off-screen by some bugs. I've lost my rank for alleged heresy, been held captive, served 100 years on death watch, saved 2 planets practically single-handedly, survived a mission of absolute mortality. And now I'm back at the starting point. But I got a new cloak and friend. When I ask bro how many arms the Emperor has, and he says 1. I ducking hate you and hope you die. I like building churches and I love my dad. Let's mug him. You want to mug Angron? The Daemon Primarch? The champion of Khorne? A literal embodiment of rage and bloodlust. What are we? Muggers, and what do muggers do? We mug people. So, let's go. Mug him. What the duck is this? I asked for Daemon hunters. Holy shit! That man is learning Warhammer lore from YouTube shorts. War is just a human invention. Meanwhile, Ants stands up and stretches, looks at the custodian. No one will believe you. Sits back down. Uncle Lork. Uncle Lork, wake up. Lotara? Uncle Lork. The Ultramarines are boarding us. Could you please go and kill them all for me? Okay, just give me 5 more minutes. The what? I do it for the Emperor, for the Imperium. The Imperium? We just lost Captain Named Character. Captain NEU. Character and his pals must save us. We set up 2 named character deaths just this week. Hazza. Oh, Sicarius. Lorgar. That voice, it can't be. Lorgar, my son, I have returned. There's no time. Listen closely, Lorgar. What I'm about to tell you is vital. You suck. You did a bad job. Your legion is a joke. This was a problem for future me, and I am now future me. Most Chaos Space Marines when they take off their helmets. Meanwhile, the Night Lords. Who would win? The Death Ravens. The Guard. I have seen your past. Monkey, you have spent thousands of years killing each other. And for what? Practice. Join the primordial truth. Duck off, I don't believe in that made-up nonsense. Also I win fantasy. I'm here to defend our home planet from the Tyrannid invasion. Cool. Can you give me a sec? Alan was so ducked. 500 squigarettes. Why are they called video games instead of data games? Video game implies it's going to be some FMV shit or something. Data game is more accurate because they're all data. We should start calling them data games. Maybe you should date a girl. Oh, one minor note here. Nothing major, will slip it into a Warcom article. Charon is dead. Due to the ultra-depression, Guilliman was turned into a hamster. He also started thinking like a hamster, only caring about eating, sleeping and his hamster wheel. Lion had to handle the paperwork for 3 days. He was driven crazy by the bureaucracy. Stupid, Rob out. Change back to your old self. Titus. The Codex. Combat footage of a traitor word bearer celebrating the killing of Primarch Guilliman by blowing up his command deck and venting him unprotected into the cold, hard vacuum. For Mummy. For Daddy. For the Emperor. Mankind. Oh boy. Real aliens. Do you want to be friends? Old night. Duck all aliens. Hey, Fulgrim. Look at me. Bitch. Off-screen, lend me some. Haki Blackbeard. This is a named Ultramarine we're up against. My reaction when female custodes are introduced, a move towards heteronormativity in the absolute sausage fest of the Emperor's inner circle, but that's somehow woke. We have arrived to serve the craft world. Who are you? I thought I requested guardians. Where's the loot? As I foresaw, the children of the light have come to aid us in our darkest hour. Ian Watson, watching 40,000 players being horny for the Tyrannids after they mocked him for years for what he put in Inquisitor. Vindication. And Tyrannid weapons are also organic, and shoot out, for example, flesh worms that consume the host from the inside, making death slow and painful. 40,000 as a setting is hilarious, cause whenever this guy burning a kid alive gets brought up, the fans will unironically start to say it was only one time and he felt bad about it. You wake up and find yourself trapped in Erebus's body. What is the first thing you do? You can't kill yourself. Who would win? The Alpha Blacks? The Legion? Other CSM legions talking to Daemons? Oh, holy beings of the war, please help us win this battle for the Dark Gods. Iron Warriors, get in the ducking robot dog. Captain Titus, I need 7 Marines for this mission. Leader of Turkey, his name is Ataturk. This is some Games Workshop level writing, and not in the good way. Literally anyone. Lucius. Yeah bro, the Imperium would sweep the Damocles Gulf if they put any effort into it. Average Raven Guard and White Scar after not trying at Agrellan. Bodycam turned off since the war in heaven. When a guardsman calls you sir. When a Space Marine calls you brother. When an Orc calls you boss. When a Blood Angel calls you Horus. Point of view. You just ask the cute girl at the game shop if she rolls Tau like you and quickly establish that she's a core knight. When the Emperor is late 15 minutes, so you are legally allowed to form your own Imperium Secundus. We did it. They did it. They did it. Captain, did we beat the Genestealer Patriarch? No, Charon. That was the Biophacus Familia. Play as the wretched background weirdos from Warhammer 40,000 artwork in this free indie RPG. In Chapter Surf, you get a worm's eye view of Warhammer 40,000 playing as a lowly peon with dangerous duties aboard a Space Marine void ship. You are this guy. Who the hell are you? I asked for Bloodraven. Who the hell are you? I asked for actually stick around. Face like an Yumi looks like they haven't even seen a proper Wa. How many air squigs do you need? Eyes don't show cunning brutality or brutal cunning. Tiny teeth, you could barely buy a squig pie with dem. 0/10, not even Orky, basically an Yumi. No hair squigs leaves his dome clear, better to hear Gork and Mork. Eyes show brutal cunning and cunning brutality, just like Gork and Mork wanted. Could kill a Yumi with a mug like that. Proper tusks on this git could buy at least a shooter. 10/10 proper git. Don't forget, knowing is half the battle. The other half is extreme acts of violence. Traitor Primarchs pulling up during the Siege of Terra. Perturabo, Mortarion, Horus, Angron, Fulgrim. Who had guy with gun for the next Darktide class? Pretend we're all on the same battle barge. There is no meme, please help. Lord General Piotr Valk responding to Lord Castellan Ursula Creed giving an order. Don't kill civilians and destroy infrastructure needlessly. Your plan is too slow. Your father understood what it meant to be Cadlan. If old Creed was there. Don't kill civilians and destroy infrastructure needlessly. My lord, you are a genius. Pure blood repels Daemons. 1. Wait for it to Daemon. 2. Cover yourself in pure blood. 3. Get retconned. The violence has escalated. Your regiment is being reinforced by Space Marines. They're salamanders. You're captured by an 8-foot-tall behemoth with pitch-black skin and red eyes wearing the skull of a dragon and wielding no less than 3 flamethrowers. You're captured by a 5'2" nun with pristine hair and makeup who smiles and sweetly says you can still be saved. Or Yumi, we Z gonna beat ya ta death. Guess today is a day that ends with Y. Or Yumi, we Z gonna shoot ya ta death. When did greenskins learn to use guns? No, you can't just use chaos as a tool to enslave Daemons. Shut the duck up and get in that Daemon engine. These ancient ruins are empty and no one could possibly be here. Crack! Imperium of Man watching as the Doomslayer wipes out all of chaos within a few years, then starting a bloody crusade against the Emperor. The food is past its date and must be discarded. The date is a guideline, not a commandment. Tau forces during an initial encounter with a living saint. They fly now. We asked our artists to make him beautiful. This is what they came back with. I asked ChatGPT to make her beautiful. Maybe this is all studios need to start doing if they want sales and avoid layoffs. Men of Iron. Warhammer 40,000. Humans during the Dial depended heavily on them. They were very powerful. Many of them achieved consciousness. Eventually they rebelled, and their rebellion caused a lot of damage. Talking creatures, Trench Crusade. The Sultanate currently depends heavily on them. They are very powerful. Many of them achieved consciousness. Marine. Angel Dust. Space Marine. 30,000 Imperium. Approximately 90% of all Xenos, good and bad 40,000 Imperium. Our actions are justified because all of the present Xenos are trying to kill us. The world is cruel and unjust. Oh my god, new Xenos high. The Daemons, Monkey. Where are the Daemons? Autistic adults. Giant mechas. Medieval fantasy. Warhammer 40,000 fans. Both is good. Why is in every debate we have, 40,000 fans always act like they don't need to spend literal years traveling to a fight? While Star Wars fleets already glassed the planet and rebuilt the Death Star twice before they even show up. Hello, Space Marines player. Hello, Corn player. Shall we list our units? Okay. Bloodletter, Blood Crusher, Blood Master, Blood Throne, Blood Hunter, Bloodthirster, Blood Shrine. Intercessor, Impulsor, Incursor, Invictor, Invader, Infiltrator, Inceptor, Infernus. Me after my first ever match, melting down all the minis that died because they died and so I can't use them anymore. Now I know why this hobby is so expensive.